my God. Dude. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tyler. This is the Sandworm, and as you can see, we've got the box on the roof, which means we're packed up, ready to go camping. We're about to head over to Arkansas to meet up with Jonny with Z.A.C Outdoors and Onyx Off-Road, and then meet up with Seth with Dirt Road Discoveries. That's his YouTube channel, and a few other guys. And then we're gonna set up camp. Hopefully it doesn't rain too hard, but there's a chance of storms all weekend, plus even snow Saturday night through Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's hit the road and go set up camp. All right, so we made it to the campsite. This campsite was about 2 hours away from the house, and over an hour of that was just driving in pouring rain the whole way here. Get here, you know, probably the 20-minute drive it took to get here from the gas station, no rain. Get here, it starts raining. So we're gonna wait this out. I'm gonna check the radar, see how long it is, wait this out, and then we'll get the tent set up, and then I'll check back in once camp is all set up. We've got the truck parked at a 3-degree pitch, so the front end is kind of pitched up a little bit, which is fine. I'll just make sure to put my head at that end so I don't wake up with a headache. But this is like the most level ground I can find right here at this spot. So that's what we're gonna do. And as soon as this rain stops, we're gonna hop out, set the tent up real quick, and crawl in there. So I'll check back in a minute. All right, guys, so we got the tent set up. It's kind of just sprinkling right now, nothing too crazy. But since everything is soaked out here, I went ahead and used it as a bed tent, which it sucks. I didn't bring any of my dogs this time, but if I would have brought my dogs, I don't think I would have had room to do this, because I would have had to have brought stuff for them. But still plenty of storms coming, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow night as well. We've got the wood under the truck kind of staying somewhat dry. We've got the fire pit there and the cooler, everything that can be waterproof and seal proof, and I don't have to worry about it getting wet, is outside the truck. Everything that might get wet, that I don't want to get wet, is inside the truck. So we should be good for the night. The only issue I'm gonna have is, I guarantee everybody that's showing up tonight is gonna have a rooftop tent. Mine's not necessarily bolted down to the truck, so in the morning when they're ready to hit the trails and stuff, it might take me a little bit longer to kind of pick everything up, but because I'll have to repack the truck. But I'm happy with the setup. I'm actually about to take a nap and wait for everybody else to kind of show up. I got here first because I wanted to get here early so that I had more light and more time in case the rain broke and I could, you know, set stuff up in between. But not a bad little camp spot. This is kind of like my first primitive or dispersed camping type thing. So super stoked. I'm gonna have to, when it kind of dries up or I get somewhere on pavement, I think I got a rock or something stuck in my brakes because it's squealing when it spins. It was bad, it's not as bad now. So I think I just got some mud or something stuck in there. So we'll have to check that out. But yeah, I'm going to get my sleeping bag in the tent before it actually starts raining. It's sprinkling a little bit now, and put me some clothes in there to kind of like sleep in. So I don't have to worry about it later. And then I might as well hook up the propane tank to the propane heater in case I need that tonight. Right now it's like 65 degrees. Like, it's humid and there's mosquitoes. So it's not like, I don't think I'll freeze tonight, but I do see some lights out there. That might be the boys. We'll see. We will see. I think that's a Jeep. Jonny drives a 4Runner. Seth drives a Jeep. So we'll see what they show up in. And then I'm going to set up the propane tank. But I'll record them showing up if that's them. If not, I might be in somebody's camp spot or something. I don't know. Well, I got here first, so first come, first serve. But they're not turning, so that might not be them. All right, we took a nap. Look who decided to show up. Can't see him.
Barely.
We got Jonny with Z.A.C Outdoors in the Onyx truck, but he brought this nice tarp. We don't need one of those expensive awnings, but we got the fire going. We're about to make hot dogs. Actually, I'm not making hot dogs. Jonny said he's gonna make some gourmet steaks, so we're gonna do that and live it up while it's pouring in the rain.
You know, this is basically like the old days when these are like our horses.
What's up, guys? We just woke up in the tent. This Rev Tent is amazing. It kept me warm all night. I got a little chilly one time, but I had the little buddy heater and I literally ran it for like 30 seconds to a minute, heated the tent back up and then turned it off and it was good to go. But we woke up to this, more rain. So luckily this thing is super waterproof and watertight, but now I gotta get out of the rain and get over to our tarp over here. All right, guys, we've got the tents all packed up and the tarp packed away with Johnny over there. The rain did not let up this morning like it did yesterday to be able to set stuff up and break things down. So luckily, I've told you guys in videos before, buy you a first aid kit and an emergency kit, because unfortunately I didn't have my emergency kit in here, but my first aid kit that I bought had a poncho in it because I'm dumb and didn't have a rain jacket. So luckily that poncho was in there, so I was able to somewhat stay dry, and I kept extra clothes right behind me. So I've got on some clean jeans and some clean socks and my waterproof boots, which I wasn't wearing for some reason. I have those on now. So I was a little unprepared, but anyways, get you a first aid kit from Amazon, get you a survival thing, and I'll link those below. But now we're gonna head out to the trails and I'll check in.
Yeah, that works. Sweet.
So we've come across a tree. He's gonna back up now. We've got some, we don't have a chainsaw, but we do got some straps, some tow straps. So we got some soft shackles and a tow rope, and we're gonna see if we can make this work. So our idea worked. We were able to push the tree back enough and then use a axe or a hatchet to cut the other limbs. Now we're gonna squeeze through, spotting him, make sure he doesn't hit this. Our plan B probably would have been moving this and going around. It was stuck in the mud. I just laid it over. Yeah, you go straight. Oh shit. We didn't cut this far enough. Sandworm's turn. Look how good she looks. Man, whoever built that truck did a great job.
Straight right now. Straight toward me. Yeah. Keep going. Okay, now start turning driving. Whoa! Back that way a little bit. Yeah, keep going straight. Yeah. Alright, now you're good. You want to stop and look what that is?
Yeah, I felt actually that is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, finally. It sounded like it hit under your driver's side, like, door almost.
I think it hit the frame.
Probably.
because I don't see any scuffs on anything else.
Okay.
So, yeah, because there's a frame. I think it hit that frame right there.
Sweet.
But yeah, there's no scuff.
Hey, don't turn passenger. Keep it straight. Because you're going to make your back end slide over. There you go. Perfect. Yep, keep going, keep turning. Yep. And then now start turning passenger. There you go. Keep coming, you're good. A little more passenger. Keep it straight, come straight.
Getting gas. We just ate over there at the Orc Cafe. And about to hit some more trails, go find another camp for the night. And this is where we hit on the trail, somewhere underneath there, which just tells me it's time to spend some money on some skid plates. Ain't that right, Johnny?
That's right.
I pulled his leg, told him that we put a hole in my gas tank. He was ready to crawl under there and fix it with some JB Weld for me. All right, so we got some fuel. Actually using the fuel roto packs for the first time this time, just in case. Because Johnny said we might use all the fuel. He doesn't know. Better to have it than not have it. But it looks like
I'm trying to look. I thought this road connected all the way to Car Wash Falls, but it might not.
Yeah, we're waiting on him to figure out a route.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you got to run the back way through Bub's cabin, and there's no way in hell we're doing that.
Yeah, we're waiting on him to find a route for the next camp. And then once we figure that out, we'll hit the road, hit a trail, and start setting up camp, hopefully before it rains again.
I don't think we can get that way. That's a lot of water crossing.
Yeah, hopefully before it rains again, we can set up camp, unlike yesterday, it was pouring. So we'll see. I'll check back in when we get back to the other camp. Huh?
Is it not two separate pieces?
No, that's all one piece. We're about to cross this stream right here. See how that goes. Looks pretty deep, but shouldn't be a problem. We got the GoPro mounted, so hopefully we can get a cool shot of the truck crossing. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. See if we end up flooded or not. guys, we kind of are in a situation here.
All right, watch out.
So Johnny made it across. The water is
Man,
not.
before you do anything, let me get a camera out.
Yeah, we're gonna get some cameras out because Johnny made it across, and it's not that deep, but the current is.
Good idea. That way my insurance can see what happens.
The current was so strong that when he almost made it to
I was
the.
strictly parked in a parking lot and somehow the car got flooded.
Yeah, when he made it to.
Hey, it's a legal road.
When he made it to the end, that current started almost sweeping him down the river. So we kind of stopped, and he's turning around and coming back this way, but we're about to get this on video because he's got to come back because we're not going through because it gets worse up ahead. So we decided to go ahead and turn around here and not risk it. Yeah, you can just hear that water rushing. Oh my God, dude. Oh, it did get deep. Oh, it went up over the hood. Oh. Holy sh! Dude, did you see that start pushing him? Oh my God. Holy sh! Dude! What the f?
Oh my God.
Oh.
That was a little scary.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, I thought you were about to start floating down the.
I'm glad you're okay. I was like, I don't know what to do right now.
We should have listened to him and threw a strap across.
Oh, holy.
Was that water coming out of the cab when you opened the door?
I don't think so.
All right, let's not do that again.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You got it. Dude.
No, it went over the lid though.
Yeah, that was way deeper. I think you went off the edge. So we made it to our next camp. Johnny's gonna get the firewood out. Sorry that I don't have a mic. They're all buried because of it raining this morning. I kind of shoved everything in the truck, so everything's buried. But we've got Corey from Blind Spot Adventures. That's his YouTube channel. He's over there getting us some firewood and making kind of a spot for him to set up camp. But this is where we're gonna set up our camp. We're gonna put the tent in the bed of the truck again just because the ground's super muddy. There is actually, if you look across, there is a road up there and there's a camp on the other side, but obviously after the last almost mishap, we're not trying to cross any more water today. Johnny kind of spooked us out of that, so he got lucky. But he's got that Toyota reliability, so he didn't stall out or anything. Hopefully the old 4Runner starts in the morning.
Oh, it will. Toyota.
Yeah, we'll see about that. All flooded with water. Nah, just kidding. We popped the hood and the engine bay is all dry and ready to go. So we've got the Rev Tent all set up again for the second night out here. Completely waterproof. I was pretty amazed because we put this thing up, packed this thing up while it was pouring, and there's a few droplets.
Those chicken tenders are busting. They're good.
Oh man, but there's a few water droplets from me just folding this thing up in the pouring rain, but other than that, I mean, this thing is dry. But I've got the heater drying everything else off. Definitely recommend this tent. I will never use another tent again. This is all I need for me and my dog to go camping. I might even actually buy the bigger size that they have, so that if I take more than one person with me or another dog or whatever. But yeah, we've got the 20-pound. Finally found a hose. If you guys are wondering, that hose came from Amazon. Make sure you get the one that says it's compatible with the Buddy heater and has a filter on it. If it does not have a filter, it will not work. So, but we're starting a fire. Johnny survived his little incident.
Oh yeah.
He's happy about it. He's eating chicken strips, as you guys can see.
Celebratory chicken strips.
And he didn't even save any for the rest of us. God, now I gotta eat hot dogs for dinner. I will apologize though, because I know this video probably up to this point hasn't been as great as some of my other camping trips. And that's because it was pouring rain yesterday and this morning. And honestly, I just wanted to pack the shit up, throw it in the truck, and hit the trails. So the drone's not waterproof. I can't really fly it out anywhere. I might get some drone shots of this camp just because it's not raining at the moment. But I didn't get my mics out. I don't know if they're waterproof, but I didn't want to ruin any camera gear that I would have to replace. So we've got some GoPro footage of the truck. It should turn out pretty good. And then I'll do my best to get some better stuff this evening or tomorrow if we hit some more trails. But I just want to apologize because I know this video is not going to be as good as the previous ones. It might be good. I don't know. We'll see. I'm creative. But anyways, I'll check back in a little bit. Morning, guys. We made it through the second night. Slept great in this new tent. Had the Buddy heater going all night. It is 82 degrees in here, which usually I don't like it that warm, but I have the sides open and the back open right here. Well, I did have the back open. Now maybe I closed it last night to keep it a little cooler in here, but it's pretty good. And one of you guys recommended to me to get this to monitor the carbon monoxide levels, and it was a good choice because it made me realize I needed to open the windows a little bit. But we're about to close up the tent so I can change into my clothes and go hang out with those guys out there. They're already up. They're early risers. I'm not. They came over at 7 asking if I was awake. I was like, I am now. It's now like 7:30, but this whole setup has been amazing. Like, it's so nice in here. As you can see, they're in their like heavy jackets and stuff, and I'm just in here in a t-shirt and some shorts. But anyways, I'm gonna get dressed and hop out of the truck and then go hang out with those guys in the morning. I think Johnny's making us pancakes, so looking forward to that. But that was some of the best sleep, especially with the river running right behind me. So soothing, man. I passed right out once I figured out the best way to get the correct temperature for me. But I'll check back in once we get out there. Now we've got these fellows making a fire.
Fine, I'm leaving.
What are those? Crocs.
Good old bear paws.
One with the earth sandals.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't been trying to make a fire, but Seth is looking for a deader branch. That's what he says, deader. But it's kind of hard to make a fire when everything's soaking wet from the week's worth of rain. Right, Johnny?
Oh, that's right, dude.
Yeah, Johnny's over here making his pancakes
Look at this.
because he's a good camping host.
West Gold, beautifully crafted in New Zealand. That's how you know it's good butter.
Sponsor him, West Gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just trying to get the fire going, making some pancakes, and I'm drinking some spam cakes. Nah, I'm gonna pass on that. And I'm drinking some coffee in my pink Yeti. So we're out here airing the tires back up, and this is my first time using this brand new compressor I just bought. I opted in for the auto shutoff one, which was like, I don't know, $40 more than just the basic, and it's dual motor and it has a quick release. So right now my tire's at 18.9 psi. I can set it to the end, so 35 is what I have it set to. So when I turn this on, it should auto shut off when the tire's at 35. All right, so we reached the goal of 35 and it shut off. So now we're gonna do the rest of the tires. But I'm gonna link that below because that is actually pretty nice rather than sitting there and watching the screen. Got all the vehicles aired up. Now we're gonna head to what's that thing called?
What thing?
The festival thing, the expo thing.
Brushwhack.
Brushwhack?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Brushwhack? It's like a bushcraft little expo. We're gonna head there. We just aired up, so definitely recommending that all-top air compressor though, because it aired those up in no time. Automatic shut off at 35. Actually, let's check the truck and see what the truck reads out at. 35. Perfect. All right, sweet. So, but we're gonna head there and I'll check back in when we get there. So we decided to skip out on the expo. We didn't hang out there long because due to all the rain this weekend, there wasn't a whole lot of vendors or anything really set up. So felt a little forced this time around. So we decided to take a little detour and we're gonna hike half a mile to go check out this waterfall that was close by. So we made it the quarter mile. That waterfall is pretty cool. Especially after all the rain, that water's just pouring down. And then all the wet rocks and everything. Super pretty out here. Honestly, if it was warmer, I'd be tempted to jump in this little water hole right here. Worth the quarter mile hike for my out of shape ass. So we tried hiking, well, we didn't try. We went up the side of this big hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it, to get to the top of the waterfall. They're continuing on. I'm actually going back to the truck to get my drone to get some footage because my fat ass is out of shape, dude. So I'm taking it easy. We found this game trail. I'm following it back down instead of going down the steep side and sliding. Already sliding right there. So trying to be careful not to slip and fall down this whole thing. But we got this game trail right here. I think I made it up to you guys earlier when I said this might be one of my worst videos. This might actually turn out to be one of my better videos because we're definitely out here in it, getting out in nature, getting away from the trucks for a little bit. No service out here at all. I haven't had service all weekend, but we just got to figure out how to get back down to the actual trail. The game trail goes through here, so we'll see. I'll check back in when we get to the truck. Made it back to the truck. Sent up the drone. The other fellas made it to the top of the waterfall. One of them, Corey, blind spot adventures right here. I think he's going to try to descend that waterfall with his climbing gear. So that's gonna be interesting to see, but I'm kind of just waiting at the truck now for them, eating a couple snacks. I decided to come back because they do backpacking stuff and hikes like that. I don't, so I couldn't keep up. So I knew my paces, I knew what my body could handle, so I came back. Wait on them to come down and then see what the plan is from there. But we got this nice little stream by the highway to sit here and watch while we wait for them. And I'm gonna eat a couple more snacks. So I'll see you guys in a minute when they return. So the weekend trip in the Ozarks with the boys has come to an end. I am on my way back to Oklahoma, where I am in need of a much needed shower and a nap, and something other than hot dogs to eat. So definitely gonna shower up and get me some good food, because I'm hungry. My stomach's growling as we speak. But ready to be home. Not ready to start the work week tomorrow, but hey, it is what it is. We gotta do our part so we can make a living and spend the weekends actually living. So I will see you guys in the next video. I'm excited to get home and edit this, but make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Leave a comment below if you like this stuff or if there's some more other content you'd like to see from me. But anyways, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna crank up the music and just enjoy this nice peaceful drive home. So I'll see you.